I've completed one full season as Sheffield United boss, and I can confidently say it's been the worst experience of my life. All we did in that first season was concede goals, and even more goals. To be fair, with the limited budget we had, we did our best to improve the team, making signings like Levi Colwill and James Trafford. We also pulled off the greatest signing in Sheffield United's history, bringing Mason Mount to the club. Obviously, it was only a loan deal, but it was still amazing.
You're broke!
But even after all that, the board tried to sack me. But since I managed to avoid relegation, I'm still here. Actually, I would have preferred being sacked, because I cannot go through one more season of that. Nah. Season 2, we need to get away from relegation scraps, and we've got to somehow find a way to evolve Sheffield United. Is it going to be easy? Absolutely not. But we've taken on the challenge of managing the worst Premier League team, and we're not giving up. Here we go, guys. The journey continues with Sheffield United. But I'll be honest, boys, if we're gonna go through another relegation battle, I'm out of here. Nah, I can't deal with it, boys. I literally can't. It's too stressful. Last season, our squad grew quite a bit. Cameron Archer is now 77, Fabio Silva as well, Souza up to 79, Emmett Hodgick, our best player and captain, up to a 79 overall too. The team has definitely got better, and I really feel this season we've got what it takes to maybe aim for a mid-table spot in the Premier League. That's the only way we're gonna slowly evolve and make progress. Being in a relegation scrap, nah, we're not doing that this season. But of course, for that, we'll need one thing, and yep, that's money, because we need to invest in this squad. I've been reading through your comments, and a lot of you guys have been suggesting change the formation, tactics. You can't be constantly running a 5 at the back when all you do is concede. And you're kind of right. We need to switch away from a 5 at the back system, possibly going to like a 4-3-3 with wingers. But you know what we need for that? It's cash. It's money. Because we'll need to sign probably at least one good winger, maybe a couple. It all depends if the Sheffield United board are gonna back me. Alright, boys, this is the moment of truth. And okay, 35 million. That's a lot better than I expected, because I remember last season we had like 19 million, and with that you can't really do anything. 35 million, that could mean at least a couple of good players. Maybe we can loan in someone as well. But you know what? I don't think the Sheffield board are gonna give this without any reason. I feel there's something wrong. There's something suspicious about this. There's got to be a catch. And of course there is. Just got a mail from the Sheffield United board. This season we do not want to be involved in a relegation scrap. Your objectives for the season are as follows. Finish mid-table in the Premier League. Reach the semi-finals of any domestic cup competition. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, those objectives are a bit crazy. Going from 16th in the Premier League to having expectations of finishing anywhere from 8th and 12th, that's crazy. But you know what? We like a bit of ambition. And to be fair, the board have given me the money to fulfill that ambition, but they're also putting the pressure on me. The mail literally says your job could be at stake if you fail these objectives. But you know what, boys? The Sheffield board can't scare me. I'm used to these expectations, and we're gonna deliver this season. Before we change formation, change tactics, start spending this money, remember last season we said we were gonna honor our best players and give them new play styles. I think it's the perfect time to do that, and you guys came through with a ton of comments and ideas. Let's first start with our best defensive player. I saw the comments. There was a small category of people supporting Mr. Trusty. Not gonna lie, Trusty was good, but I'd say none of our centre-backs were that good that they deserve like an award, because let's be real, the amount of goals we conceded, it was silly. Jaden Bogle was a really good shout, but you guys in the comments want James Trafford to be the best defensive player. We're including goalkeepers in this one as well, because yeah, this kid being 74 rated in the Premier League came through with so many saves. He's getting it, boys. He's getting the award, and that means, guys, we can add a play style to James Trafford. He's already got cross, claimer, and rush out. For winning that award, we've now given him a brand new play style, which is quick reflexes, which I'm hoping will come through for him. They should make him a lot better for us. I love these awards, man. It feels like players that performed well last season, they're getting rewarded by just improvements. I think the midfield one is like, it's so obvious. Everybody in the comment section was saying Mason Mount, and look at that, the poor guy doesn't even have any play styles. The issue is giving him a play style doesn't really benefit us, but you know what, maybe it will one day. As you guys can see, I've given Mason Mount the incisive pass play style. He gets it for being our best midfielder from last season. One day we'll bring Mason Mount back to Sheffield, man. The plays he did for us, like, honestly, kept us from getting relegated. I'll always have a fond memory of him. Moving on to our attackers now, and this is where things get juicy. It's between two players, to be honest, Cameron Archer and Fabio Silva. Silva. My boy Fabio Silva scored the most goals. He had a few stinkers in terms of misses, but for a new signing to come and do that, he did the job. And so for winning the best attacker award, we're giving Fabio Silva the power header trade. But you know what? Fabio Silva isn't done yet. Goal of the season, roll the clip. Mason Mount, Fabio Silva's empty. No, Fabio Silva has just done that. A bicycle kick. I can't believe it, boys. Mason Mount with the ball. Fabio Silva. That is outrageous. For scoring one of the most outrageous goals in this series, we're giving Fabio Silva the acrobatic play style. He deserves that. He's earned it. But now for the big one, player of the season. It's actually between our two attackers, Cameron Archer and Fabio Silva. And even though Fabio Silva won best attacker, I'll be real, Cameron Archer from day one, he's been the leader of our attack, scoring consistently. And I think you guys agree with it as well. So for me, player of the season is Cameron Archer, and he doesn't get just a playstyle, but a playstyle plus. And look at that, boys. I've given Cameron Archer the rapid playstyle. It's going to make his pace insane, and we're going to need that pace from Cameron Archer because it's finally time to completely transform this Sheffield team. We ain't going to be playing this 5 at the back stinky system anymore. Nah. We're going to be attempting to move to a 4-3-3. All right, guys, hear me out. In this 4-3-3, I'm going to be putting Cameron Archer as my left winger. Don't know if it's going to work, but he's got decent enough pace. I think he can do a job. We'll put instructions on him that basically make him like a left forward to make it sweeter for him, but that's the plan. And that means if we can sign a quality right winger, maybe a bit of depth, I think we've got this formation running. And I think that's what we need to do with Sheffield United if we really want to take them to the next level, because we can't be playing 5 at the back and expecting us to become a mid-table, a top-tier Premier League club. Nah, that's never going to happen. We've got to take the initiative and be a bit more aggressive. But I'll tell you this, I'm not spending a single penny until I know this system actually works. And so we've made our way to the first Premier League game of the season, where we're up against a newly promoted Leicester team. I'd say this is the perfect opportunity to test out our 4-3-3, and if this works, let's commit to it. That seems like the smartest plan we can execute. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the Sheffield United series, I need to see your support. Drop a like and subscribe as well. Here we go, new Premier League season, and I'm not gonna lie, I really miss Mason Mount. I wish there was some way we could bring him in, but it's just not possible. That's just how it's going to work with Sheffield, man. We're the kind of club where players are going to come, players are going to leave, and we're just going to have to work around it until we become a top club. Can we not concede? Like, the game has just started. Please, please no. Oh my days, it's absolute carnage at the back. I couldn't defend with 3 centre-backs last season. I don't know how I'm going to defend with just 2. Really hoping this system works, man. I'll tell you one thing, though. I'm happy about Tom Davies being back in the side. I think he could have a real impact in this new system. Somebody just make a challenge, man. We can't get the ball off them. What is happening here? Finally, nope. Trafford has to make the save to save us. I'll be honest, early signs not looking good with this formation. I don't think we've got the talent to play it. I mean, it's only early days. I'm hoping that'll change. I'll tell you this, we do have more attacking options. Plenty more. As here goes Luke Thomas. Options in the box, but we couldn't get it to him. I don't know who this beanie guy is. I think his name is Traore. Literally didn't know he existed at the club, but here he is playing at right wing for us. Tom Davies. Oh, was that a back pass? Literally. And we might score. That is unbelievable. Cameron Archer scores our first goal of the season. But bro, what has Tom Davies just done? Literally a pass with his back? Fair enough. I mean, that's why I told you. Tom Davies being back and ready to go, I think it's a big deal for us. Do you know what? Maybe this 4-3-3 is working because being more aggressive and attacking, I've noticed I'm winning the ball up definitely higher up the field, and which is making it easier to create a fair few chances. So far, that's been a big plus point. But the negative is, as soon as these guys get the ball and try and attack, I struggle to win the ball back, and well, it could lead to chances, but this time Levi Colwill has done well. Don't want to be conceding. Trafford, good save. He's only going to get better now that we've given him new play styles and everything. Okay, this is where I'm getting scared. Oh my god. Oh my god. Defensively, you know the drill. We're still going to have problems. Of course, first Premier League game of the season, there was no way we were going to keep a clean sheet. Like, it was impossible. And looks like first Premier League game of the season, we're going to have to share the spoils with Leicester City. But you know what? If you'd asked me whether I'll take a draw in my first Premier League game of the season, I'd have absolutely said yes. Because you saw what we did last season. This is a good start, I'd say. But you know what, guys? I think I want to commit to this formation. I think it works. But we really do need to invest in a better right winger. I mean, Traore is a good option off the bench, but that's about it. We need a proper winger. Right now, boys, what I'm doing is trying to convert Cameron Archer to a left winger, but it'll take 81 weeks. Yo, we'll need to be spending more on better coaches to get that development bonus up. So that's something to do later, but I think Cameron Archer will adjust to this position. We got 36 million to bring in a right winger, and I've already done a bit of research. Anthony Gordon would be an amazing option. He's currently playing for Newcastle, only 23 years old. If we develop him, he could be that guy for us down the wing. The only problem is we're going to have to dish out quite a bit of cash for him. It's going to wipe out nearly 60-70% of our budget. Probably even more after we pay his wages. But then there's a more interesting option of Cole Palmer. He's probably not as good as Anthony Gordon at this moment, but he's got the potential. He's been coached by Pep Guardiola already at City, made the move to Chelsea, getting game time as well. This kid, no denying, has absolutely got the talent, and if we work on him, he could end up being amazing. Oh, okay, I think now it's a no-brainer. His market value is 7.5 million, but Chelsea have not addressed his release clause. He's got a release clause of 5.3 million. This is a ridiculous steal. I don't even think Anthony Gordon is an option now. Cole Palmer, we might be bringing in a superstar English talent to Sheffield United. This season, we mean business. Okay, let's not get carried. Let's first get this deal done. Yes, we're going to pay the release clause. It's now time to negotiate with Mr. Cole Palmer and get him to sign for Sheffield. He's willing to accept a sporadic role. Come on, Cole, you can be a bit more ambitious, but we'll accept it. He's going to mostly be a starter for us. Tying him down for a 5-year deal, no release clause, and honestly, these demands seem pretty reasonable. Like, this has been one of the most simpler transfers we've made, simply because that release clause was so cheap, and there you go, it's done. Wait, why wasn't there any cutscene of Cole Palmer walking in? I wanted to see the cutscene, but anyways, this deal is done. Well, at least you get to see this Cole Palmer holding up the Sheffield United jersey. Not gonna lie, I personally feel Palmer's gonna be a huge addition to our team. The good news is, though, we've still got 28 million more money to spend, but before we splash the cash and make a big signing, there's a bit more squad depth stuff that we need to address, because right now, I just realized that Trafford is literally our only goalkeeper. I do not want to be going into the season with this kind of a scenario. Just imagine he gets injured. We'll probably have to put, like, Baldock in goal then. Can you imagine that? No. But we're not going to do anything crazy for the goalkeeper. I'm just going to look at some free agents and see what kind of options are there. Okay, I think I found this regen. Scottish goalkeeper, 68 rated, 18 years old. Perfect to be backup. And it was rather simple convincing him to join us. Okay, at least getting a backup goalkeeper has kind of got our squad depth back on track, because, yeah, I was worried about that. The good news is we still have 27 million, and I think I have an idea where I want to invest that money. Probably the midfield by looking at this team. But you know what? Let's get more of a feel of the team and this new tactical setup and Cole Palmer as well before deciding where this big chunk of money is going. And it is indeed time for Cole Palmer's debut for Sheffield United. Already looking really good. Lovely ball in. Oh, that would have been one moment, man, from him on his debut. But I'll tell you this, he's a big lad. I think he's 6'2". That is a bit insane for a winger. So far, boys, really liking the just ability of Cole Palmer. He looks really solid. Lovely ball here for Tom Davies. I see Fabio Silva in the box. We're getting it to him. Getting it his first of the season. That was such a silly finish. We still got my boy Hamer taking set pieces. Is that going to be a good one in? Yes, it is, but no goal. I'll tell you this, boys. With the 4-3-3, the amount of pressure we're putting on our opposition, it's so much more, and eventually it will result in goals. Let's not concede. There you go. Why does it feel like we're defending better with 4 defenders? I don't get it, but it's working. Okay, but you know what? I think I may have gotten too excited there. Oh my days. Our defense just got cut open there. Wolves take the lead. Cole Palmer, though. Early ball in for Fabio Silva. That's brilliant. And this time, Fabio Silva does not mess up. But did you guys see that cross from Cole Palmer? It was class. I think this is what the English wonder kid can add to our team, man. Cole Palmer has just got that knack of finding our attackers, and it's going to really help us get goals. Now, the problem is, well, defending is just horrendous. Like, look at this. I don't know how we're surviving as a Premier League club. We just get carved open like that almost every other game. But 2 centre-backs, but 3 centre-backs, the result's the same. We just get destroyed at the back. The only good thing about this formation is that we can create a lot of chances and goals eventually. So it gives me a bit of hope that we can make a comeback. Hamer sees the run of Cameron Archer, and he's got that pace now with the new play style. trying to bring it inside, looking for Fabio Silva, chance to score. How is he put it wide? Fabio Silva, that's the biggest issue with him, man. He's so inconsistent with his finishes. Cameron Archer, and he's got the pace to break through, and he's used that exactly. Go on, Cameron. Could be a big goal for us. What? That finish was shocking. Cole Palmer. Lovely ball for Bogle as he looks inside for Archer. Back inside for Tom Davies, and he does not mess up. Tom Davies, what a return from his injury, man. Fair enough. I'll tell you this, the amount of chances we created basically means less time for our opposition to attempt at scoring. So in that way, the best defense is the best offense. Not gonna lie, this Cole Palmer debut has been absolutely unbelievable. Look at him go, man. Like, it's crazy how good he's been. No way. Could he actually do a madness here? Bruh. He's earned us a free kick there. Do you know what? This angle, I think it favors Cole Palmer, but he's terrible at free kicks. I'm going to still give it a go. Cole Palmer, you've got a chance to create history here for Sheffield United. This would genuinely be insane. Can Cole Palmer convert this? Let's find out. It's looking decent. Ah, keeper saved it. Full time, and once again, we've got to share the spoils. But you know what? A couple of draws in our first 2 Premier League games. It's actually decent compared to what we were last season. Clearly, this 4-3-3 is clicking. Cole Palmer's working for the team. I think, literally, if we can get a better midfielder in with this 27 million that we've got, I think we're cooking something. I think we're cooking definitely a mid-table side. But what I think this team also needs, apart from new players, is a better set of coaches as well. That's the only way our existing players will grow and become better. We've got a few really good attacking coaches available. I'm definitely signing them up. I wanted to sign some defensive coaches, but right now our club is at capacity, man. So as we get better, we'll be able to sign more staff. I'm really hoping all the new coaches can help Cole Palmer reach new heights, man, because I really feel this kid could be game-changing for us. We're already putting him on a development plan. Big expectations from him. Up next, guys, we've got a Carabao Cup game. It's against Hull City, and I'll tell you this, I am taking the Carabao Cup pretty seriously. We're going to be playing this game. Of course, they're going to be rotations, though. But you guys know the board want us to reach the semi-finals of a cup competition, and Carabao Cup's probably our best bet. Plus, you know what? We're playing a championship team, so I think I can finally get my first win of the season. No. Let's not concede. Let's not concede. We're not conceding against a championship freaking team, man. Absolutely not. But they're actually playing us off the park here. This is bad. We somehow block it. No. We're not conceding. We're not conceding. I can't believe this. Against the championship club. This is embarrassing. Catty on the charge. Lovely ball here for Archer, who's bringing it inside. Nope. Oh, but no space to shoot. Archer. That's lovely play. Hamer. Chance for Beanie. Laying it off for McCarthy, but there's no space to shoot. Literally no space to shoot. These guys are parking the bus. We concede now, and it's basically over. We're getting knocked out. Oh, we're so lucky that was straight at Trafford. Hamer. Lovely ball here for Luke Thomas, who's made a good run. Cut back inside Archer. I can't believe it. How haven't we scored in this game? Guys, I can't get the ball off them now. It's gotten that frustrating, and fair enough. They've just made it 2-0. We're out of the Carabao Cup. And here I was thinking we'll be heading to the semi-finals, and yep, instead we've just been kicked out. This literally just shows that our team is not ready yet. To finish mid-table in the Premier League, we're gonna need more. Definitely someone decent to control our midfield. We've got the money, but I need your guys' help in the comment section to decide who can we sign. Let me know, guys. It's a big decision that's gonna basically decide whether we survive in the Premier League or not. And while you wait for the next episode, why not watch me fix Wrexham? That was even more challenging than this.